Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, everyone. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh man, I just got the switcheroo happening here. You know, gotta stop eating the cannoli.
I was wondering, was you okay?
Yeah, as I said, I got so much indigestion that I flipped sides of the screen.
Yeah, I gotta have my corner over here. This is my side of the screen. I like this side.
Oh, I know.
I don't know why. It's just I like it.
So how's everybody doing this evening? See, we got 14 party people in here already.
Nice.
Ready to get things started here.
Yeah.
You ready, Tiny?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, first of all, let's get legal mumbo jumbo out of the way so we don't have to worry about that. First of all, I want to thank my two friends who are helping me tonight here in the stream. First off, we have way over in the chat, Master of the Gimpy Arts. We have the Bass Man.
Bass Man.
And then to my left, your right, you have our auctioneer extraordinaire, Mr. Tiny Numismatics.
Good evening, everyone.
Then most of all, who I have to thank is you. If it weren't for you, the audience, we'd be talking to ourselves, and what fun would that be?
Yep. I talk to myself enough. It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Yeah, the problem is when I reply to myself. That's when I really have problems.
Yeah.
All right. So this auction is being held in accordance with Alphabet, Google, YouTube, and whoever else wants to have an auction credo going down on us today. So we also ask that you must be 18 years of age or older and reside within the continental United States. If you don't reside in the continental United States, we ask that you please contact us so that we might be able to work with you in order to get any items that you do win out to you. Shipping on all items is free. Yes, it's still free. Best bargain on the internet. Zero. Nada. Once item is shipped, you'll receive a tracking notification so that you can track your package all the way in to see it get home. All right. Now, once you receive your item, if anybody dislikes their item for any reason, within 15 days, please contact us and we'd be able to talk with you, try to find a resolution. And if it comes down to it, we'll accept a return within 15 days and we will refund you all of your money. You just have to ship it back to us. All right, that's it for all the opening stuff. So off with the auction rules, we have Tiny.
First thing, as always, up in the upper part of your chat, it'll say top chat. Unless you've already switched to the live chat. Those of you that do, very good. I like it. Up there, it'll say top chat. Click that little arrow beside it. It'll drop down. It'll say live chat. Click live chat because if you are in top chat, you will not, I repeat, will not see all the beautiful comments from the beautiful people that are coming through. So you could be bidding against someone. You bid $20, they bid $21 right below you, and that just happens to be one of the comments that YouTube doesn't see as a top chat, and it doesn't come through on yours. So guess what? You're now losing the bid, and you don't even know it. So be in live chat. That way you see all the chat. Someone could be talking to you. Like Compton could be talking to DMs don't work. They never even know that they were talking to each other because one of them is left out. Or Compton's talking to SF Kim Rush. SF Kim Rush's comments left out that replies to Compton. So Compton's like, well, why didn't they say hi back?
Well, SF Kim Rush could be streaming the D-backs Brewers game, but I think that's not until later tonight.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be good too. I like that.
Hey, D-backs in first place.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah. Sorry to spoil you.
Oh, you're all right. And another thing about watching the bids, you could have some lag, and your lag could be killing you. So we move this auction along fairly quickly, going once, going twice, third and final, and sold. There's only 5 to 8 seconds in between those. So you got to keep up with your lag. If you're lagging and you bid and it comes in after the sold, sorry, that's it. It's over. To keep up with your lag, down in the bottom of the video, if you're on a laptop or a PC, there's a white cog right down here. That's your settings. Go to settings, playback speed, and then the number 2. That will speed up the video, the stream, to 2 times the speed. It'll sound like a chipmunk for a second or two, and then it will kick back into normal speed automatically. So there's no need to refresh. So everything disappears and then it comes back and you got to watch it, all this. No, you don't need to do that. Just hit the settings, playback speed, the number 2, and it will catch you up so you don't have to go out and come back in. And don't worry, if you're on a phone or a tablet, in one of the upper corners, I believe it's usually the right corner, there's 3 dots. Those 3 dots are your settings. Then you will go playback speed, the number 2, and catch us up. So I hear people all the time, I had to refresh and I missed the thing, or I've got emails, I had to go out and come back in, and I'm like, if you would do the Zoe fix, and Zoe just happens to be in the chat over there, you guys can figure out who she is. Other than that, there is no sniping in our auctions. We move this auction along quick enough to where we don't have to have sniping. And that's a very cool thing. Something about sniping, just, 2 people could be bidding all day long, and then, they're going at it, they're having fun with one another, and then at the last second, somebody come in and just swipe it out from underneath them. Bad form. I just don't like it. I don't know. But we move it along quick enough. We don't have to have sniping. Other than that, if you are out during a bidding session, please type the word out in the chat. That lets me know who's in, who's out, because I'm already keeping track of people's lag individually. So imagine you're counting down, you're keeping a clock going in your head, and I'm keeping an eye on your lag. I'm keeping an eye on 2 other people's lag, and I know about how much lag you have. That's why every once in a while I'll remind you about the Zoe fix, because I know people get lag, and I keep track of how much, like, let's just say Silver Gator's bidding, and I know he has 10 seconds of lag. Well, I'm also keeping track of Aunt Frey's lag and Scott S's lag at the same time. So it gets rough. So if you're out, please type out in the chat. That will help me and this beautiful auction greatly. Other than that, I'm going to send it back to Mr. Kevin for the spreadsheet.
All right. So if you notice at the very top over by the live chat, there is a linked post from Bassman. On there, you click that link and it will send you to tonight's auction. So you will notice that we have 12 nice items here that are going to be up for bids. We have the starting prices. We will be keeping track of the winning bids and the winner here on the spreadsheet. And also, you may ask, how can I get a hold of you? Make sure that I can get my items after I won. Well, all of our PayPal information and contact information are located at the bottom of the sheet. If you are brand new to the auction here, please make sure to contact us at those email addresses. That way we can get a hold of you afterwards and get your auction winnings out to you. So with that, I think we are just about ready for the first item up for bid.
All righty, here we go. Lot number 1 is a 1956 D. That's a Denver, folks. Lincoln Wheat Cent NGC graded MS65 red. Look at that. Only a $10 starting bid for a 1956 Denver Lincoln Wheat Cent NGC graded MS Fire Engine Red. Brian and the Twins coins comes in at $15. Now we're looking for $16. Thank you, Mr. Brian.
Thank you for your consideration, everybody.
Dennis D says 20. Now we're looking for 21. Thank you, Dennis D. Graded coin at $20, folks. 1956 at 65 red. Can't hardly beat that. Mr. Dennis D's got it at $20. We're looking for 21 or more. Les Anderson, good to see you. Crispy, good to see you, buddy.
Great to see everybody tonight. Got 24
Eddie
party
Baker.
people in
We
here.
got Brian and the Twins coins coming back at 21. Now we're looking for 22. Brian and the Twins coins at $21. We're looking for 22 or more. 1956 Denver MS65. And it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Compton costs more than that to get graded. Silver Frogman likes what he sees and jumps it in there at $25. Now we're looking for 26 or more. Just a rough estimate and quick thinking on the NGC grading. About when that was holdered, I think that was probably about $28 to $32 to get it graded.
Approximately, because you got to figure it's $20 for the grading, plus you have to ship it there to them down in Florida, and they make you pay for ship it back. And it's not like you can just send it first class mail. You have to send it registered. Registered mail by itself, each direction is $20.
Yep. So we got Silver Frogman at 25. Brian and the Twins coins is out. We had one more player in there. It was Mr. Dennis D. Mr. Dennis D kicks it up to 27. Really likes what he sees. So it's Silver Frogman and Dennis D still in the hunt. We're looking for 28 or more. Scott S., good to see you. Compton. There's my brother right there. Compton.
Great to see everybody tonight.
Grading prices are getting ridiculous, Scott S. We got Dennis D at $27. We're looking for 28 or more. Let's go ahead and test the waters. And say Mr. Dennis D at $27. Going once. Mr. Dennis D, $27. Going twice. Looking for 28 or more. Silver Frogman sees you, Dennis. Sorry. We got Mr. Dennis D at $27. Going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Dennis D for $28. $27, sorry. I was looking for 20.
Congratulations, Dennis.
Congratulations, sir. Up next, we have a 1971 S, as in San Francisco, Eisenhower, 40% silver dollar. This is the blue pack, Ike. Brilliant, uncirculated. Once again, we're only looking for a $10 opening bid for a 1971 S. Eisenhower, 40% silver dollar. This is the blue Ike, folks. Brilliant, uncirculated condition. Hello, Miss Amy Harrell. Good to see you. Brian and the Twins coin says 10. Miss Amy Harrell says 13. Now we're looking for 14. Brian and the Twins coins comes back at 15. Now we're looking for 16.
And got the original envelope in the original soft pack. Eisenhower token. 40% silver here, folks.
Miss Amy Harrell throws down a $20 bill. Says, looky here, looky here. She's not messing around, Stephen. We got Miss Amy Harrell, $20. We're looking for 21 or more. Earlier today, that also has the COA in it, correct?
Yes, sir. It's actually one of the pieces of cardboard that they included with it.
For some reason, in those blue lights, that's the first thing to disappear.
Yep.
And I don't know why.
Yeah, somehow they just
coins is
somehow they just continuously get missed, or somehow.
Yeah.
Azteca de Oro.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
See you. Brian and the Twins coin says out to Miss Amy. And hello, Amy. We got Miss Amy Harrell at $20. We're looking for 21 or more. We're going to go ahead and call that going once to Miss Amy Harrell at $20. We've got Miss Amy Harrell at $20 going twice. We've got Miss Amy Harrell at a $20 bill going for the third and final time. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell for $20.
Congratulations, Amy.
Miss Amy. If you like the first one, folks, here's a second one. This is a 1957 Lincoln wheat cent. That's a Philadelphia. NGC graded, just like the other one. MS65 Blaze Red. Here we go, folks. $10 starting bid for a 1957 Lincoln wheat cent NGC graded MS65 Red. We're looking for a $10 opening bid. Miss Amy Harrell says 13. Brian and the Twins coins, not messing around this time, says 20. Now we're looking for 21 or more. Crispy tried to come in at 10, but Brian and the Twins coins doubled that and said 20. Now we're looking for 21. Crispy likes
Thank you for your
wheat
consideration,
cents,
everybody. Sorry.
Oh, you're all right. Crispy likes those wheat cents. Especially them. Oh, Miss Amy Harrell says 23, my birth year. Very cool. Crispy says, Kevin, thanks for the Cubans. Crispy says 25. Brian and the Twins coins tried to come back at 24, but Crispy is at 25. Brian and the Twins coins seen that real quick and said 27. Now we're looking for 28 or more. Miss Amy Harrell's out. Thank you, Miss Amy. So we've got Brian and the Twins coins and Crispy still in the hunt. And Crispy comes back and says 30. Like it. Like it a lot. Crispy at 30. Now we're looking for 31. Brian and the Twins coin shows me that 31. Who's going to let me see 32? Crispy is out. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Brian and the Twins coins, $31 going once. We have Brian and the Twins coins at $31 looking for 32 or more going twice. We have Brian and the Twins coins, $31 going for the third and final time. Sold. Brian and the Twins coins at $31. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you for your bids, everybody, this evening. Really, really appreciate it. And next, this one's a pretty set right here, folks. This is a 1957. That's right. 1957 United States Mint proof set in original government packaging. That's the OGP, folks. $30 starting bid for a 1957 United States Mint proof set in original government packaging. You just don't hardly see this anymore. And at $30, it's ridiculous. Brian and the Twins coins comes in at 30. Frostbite coins collectibles try to come in at 37. Miss Amy Harrell says, watch out, 37. Brian coins and collectibles comes back at 40. Now we're looking for 41. Brian and the Twins coins is out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Miss Amy Harrell comes back at 47. Very nice. Mr. Joe tried to jump in there at 41, but Miss Amy Harrell has it right now at $47. And look at that bingeable. Woo! Frostbite coins and collectibles comes back at 48. Now we're looking for 49. Miss Amy Harrell kicks it up once again and says 57 for a 57. I like it. Frostbite coins and collectibles is out. Miss Amy Harrell at $57. We're looking for 58 or more. Mr. Joe is out. That leaves Miss Amy Harrell all alone at $57. Let's go ahead and start counting it down and say Miss Amy Harrell, $57. Going once. Miss Amy Harrell at $57. Looking for 58 or more. Going twice. We've got Miss Amy Harrell giving 57 for a 57, going for the third and final time. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell, $57.
Congratulations, Amy.
Once again, Miss Amy.
Thank you very much, everybody, for your consideration.
Oh, who we got there? Oh, we got Kiddo Man. Good evening, ma'am. Hope all the cute little animals around the place are fine. Everything's doing good. Your puppy's not trapping any more possums. Up next, folks, this is a 1934 Washington silver quarter, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some very nice luster. $35 starting bid for a 1934 Washington silver quarter, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some very nice luster to it. $35 starting bid.
And this is a second year of the Washington quarters.
Frostbite Coins and Collectibles jumps in there at 45, so it's never mind that 35. Yoke Fan tried to sneak in there with the 35, but Frostbite Coins and Collectibles jumped it up to 45 right off the bat. Now we're looking for 46. Yoke Fan says no 46. We're talking 47. Now we're looking for 48 or more.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Frostbite Coins and Collectibles kicks it up a couple and says 49. Now we're looking for a $50 bill. Oh, yes, I would like to see a 1952 Super Bird.
Oh, I would
really
love
nice
to find
standing.
one of those.
Yeah.
I've been looking.
Yoke Fan shows me that $50 bill. Now we're looking for 51 or more. Been outside working on the fence. Just got inside.
Nice.
You know what they say about too much work? It'll make you tired. Don't do that. We've got Yoke Fan at $50. Frostbite Coins and Collectibles comes back. I like how these two are bidding. They're bidding at $2 at a time. They're looking. We got 52 from Frostbite Coins and Collectibles. So if it keeps going the way it's going, Mr. Yoke Fan, we're looking for 54 or more. He give me the and more. He goes, I can't drive 55. That's a $55 bid, folks. Now we're looking for 56 or more.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Sorry about that. Had to get my caffeine going here. We've got Yoke Fan at $55. We're looking for 56 or more.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, Kim Rush. Edith is still available for the PDS.
Yeah, that blows my mind. We've got Yoke Fan at $55. We're looking for 56 or more. Let's go ahead and test the waters right there and say Yoke Fan can't drive 55 going once.
Dennis D's asking if this is light or heavy motto. You know what? Let's switch to the scope.
The scope is working today, folks. There she be. Ooh.
I'd have to give it a light.
Yeah.
Heavy motto is much thicker.
I usually look at the G in God and the E in we to see if they're a heavy. I'd have to agree with Mr. Kevin and say that is a light motto.
Yep.
But still, look at that 19. Look at those fields. But we've got Yoke Fan at $55, looking for 56 or more. Oh, we got Mr. Dennis D liking what he sees now. It says 56. Now we're looking for 57. Yoke fan coming back at 58. Now we're looking for 59 or more. 1934 silver Washington quarter. Very, very nice luster, as you can see there. Them LEDs bouncing off of it, making it dance a little bit. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Started out at 35. Now we're at 58, looking for 59 or more.
Yeah, and those are some nice fields.
Dennis D gives me the end more and says 60. I like it. Mr. Dennis D at $60. We're looking for 61 or more. Yoke fan says 62. Now we're looking for 63. Frostbite Coins and Collectibles jumps back in there and says 65.
Nice breast feathers on there. Very good for a second year Washington quarter.
Yoke fan comes back at 67. Frostbite Coins and Collectibles says 70. Put that under the microscope and it gains some more traction there, Mr. Kevin.
Yep.
We've got Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at 70. We got Yoke fan coming back at 72. Now we're looking for 73. One thing about typing out in the chat, folks, that means nothing to me other than I know you're out for the time being. You can always jump back in at a later date. That out is only a placeholder letting me know that you are no longer in the hunt. So if you type out, don't think you're out, because you can always come back in. Frostbite Coins and Collectibles says 80. Not messing around now, folks. Not messing around now. Jumped it up 8. Now we're looking for 81 or more. Yoke fan is out. Thank you, Yoke fan. Got Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at $80. We're looking for 81 or more.
Thank you for your consideration, everybody. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. 31 fine folks in here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Take that like button for a little trip around the dance floor. Check your code at the like button, however you want to think about it. But we got Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at $80. Let's go ahead and test the waters and say going once. Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at $80. We've got Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at $80, looking for 81 or more, going twice. We've got Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at $80, going for the third and final time. So, Frostbite Coins and Collectibles at $80. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, Frostbite. And thank you, everybody, for bidding.
Absolutely. Up next, we have a 1943 Walking Liberty $half, brilliant uncirculated condition in the raw. $40 starting bid for a 1943 Walking Liberty $half, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. We are looking for a $40 starting bid. Who would give me $40 for this beautiful coin? Dennis D likes what he sees and says $40. Now we're looking for 41 or more. Yoke fan can't drive 55. There we go, $55. Now we're looking for 56.
Well, thank you for your bids, guys. Sticker came undone.
We got Yoke fan at $55. We're looking for 56 or more. Look at them cartwheels.
Yeah, let's see what we can see under the scope.
Frostbite Coins and Collectibles. If you go up to the top of your chat, you'll see it say Bassman. It has a lot spreadsheet for 4/12/2023. Click on that. That link will pop up. Click the link. Or Bassman just put it in the chat right under your comment. Down on the bottom of those spreadsheets, you'll see coins making sense, acceptable payment methods down on the left-hand side of the thing. And there he goes. Those are all the payment options he takes. Me and Bassman, how you can get a hold of everybody. So just right there, like PayPal, Canton Coins, EMI, Gmail, all that good stuff. So there you go. Make it real easy for you to find and get there. We got Yoke Fan at $55. Let's go ahead and test the waters, folks, and say Yoke Fan can't drive 55 going once. We've got the Yoke Fan, $55, looking for 56 or more, going twice. Oh, look at them breast feathers on that.
Yeah. Look at them thighs.
We've got Yoke Fan. Sorry.
Stay with me, Tony. Stay with me.
I'm here. I got a little woozy there for a second, but I'm all right. We got Yoke Fan, $55 going for the third and final time.
See who says we can't have fun here?
$55.
Who says we can't have fun here?
He's like, look at those thighs. Ain't afraid those thighs are fake.
All right, next one's $1. I need all the space I can for this one.
Okay, folks. Sorry about that. I had lot number 7 is a 1924 piece silver dollar. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. $50 starting bid for a 1924. 101 years old. 1924. Piece silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition, $50 starting bid. And Dennis D kicks it out of the way right off the bat and says $60. Thank you, Crispy. That is a nice looking coin. Mr. Kevin comes up with some really, really sharp. Oh, yep, just like Scott.
I try to find some nice ones for you. I like having quality coins for my customers.
Yeah, 99 years old. Sorry there, Aunt Frey. I thought about that as soon as I said 101. I was like, no, that goes the other way. Mr. Joe likes what he sees and says 61. Now we're looking for 62. Thank you, Jonathan C. Smelko. What mint? That would be a Philadelphia, sir.
Yep, this is Philly. No mint mark near the tail feathers.
Oh, Aunt Frey just called me old. Oh, that's horrible. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I am old. I've been old for like 15 years now. We have Mr. Joe at $61. Bassman, quit your laughing. That's not nice. We got Dennis D coming back at 63. Now we're looking for 64 or more.
Frostbite, I got the message.
Thank you, Frostbite. We've got Dennis D at $63. We're looking for 64. Mr. Joe says 64. Now we're looking for 65. I want to go back to this Aunt Frey calling me old. That's not nice. I'm just kidding. He's just kidding. Pop, pop. Look there. See, pop, pop. Call me pop, pop. Just because I got the gray beard and everything going on. That's nice. I see how you are. I see how you are, Aunt Frey. I see how you are. Got Mr. Joe at 64. We're looking for 65 or more. Beautiful. 1924 piece silver dollar. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition.
Yeah, trying to find you some more dates. So trying to expand out from the 22s and the 23s.
Yeah, the 24.
This is the first 24 that I have, and coming up in the upcoming weeks, I've recently picked up a 26 and a 27. So those will be coming up here in the next coming weeks.
Looking forward to that 27 for sure. We got Dennis D at 65. Mr. Joe is out. That leaves Mr. Dennis D all alone at $65. Going once. Scott S., I wouldn't agree more. I think everybody should have a couple piece dollars in their collection for sure.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous set.
We've got Mr. Dennis D at $65. Looking for 66 or more. Going twice. We've got Mr. Dennis D at $65 going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Dennis D at $65. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations.
This one right here, folks, I seen one of these a long time ago. And when Mr. Kevin told me there was one coming up on auction, I had to look it up again just to make sure that it was the one that I was thinking of. And sure enough, it was. This is an 1839 silly head, in quotation marks, Coronet large scent, fine to very fine, raw condition, $50 starting bid for an 1839 silly head. Coronet large scent, fine to very fine, raw condition, $50 starting bid. This is the AKA, also known as the booby head scent. Daddy Paw throws down a $50 bill right off the bat.
Yeah, and for some reason, the way that it got its name as the silly head or the booby head is because down here on her shoulders, she has an extended shoulder on the bust. That is where the silly head or booby head designation for this scent comes to, and it's a 1-year variety. They only did it in 1839.
I wonder how many times we can get away with saying booby.
Exactly.
What are you, 12?
Booby head.
Laura said, "What are you, 12?"
Every man is 12.
Yep. Also, the last year. Yes, it is, Aunt Frey. We got Daddy Paw at a $50 bill. We're looking for 51 or more for an 1839. 1839. Silly head, Coronet large scent, fine to very fine, raw condition.
Yep.
We're at $50. We're looking for 51 or more.
United States of America, 1 cent. Got lots of nice detail on that reverse.
Your camera turned off. Thank you.
1839. Old copper is difficult to film, so honestly, I'm glad the microscope's picking it up this well.
We got Mr. Paul Orange jumping in there at 51. Now we're looking for 52.
Evening, Paul. How are you doing?
Ken of mine, that's funny. Daddy Paul comes back at 52. Now we're looking for 53.
This is a large cent, so it's about the same size as a Golden Dollar or a Susan B. Anthony. This is actually in a $50 holder right now.
2 minutes before I come back. Do you need anything?
So you can see that there's a little bit of a gap between the coin and the cardboard edge.
Mr. Paul Orange kicks it up to 54. Thank you, Mr. Orange. Now we're looking for 55. Daddy Paul says, never mind the 55. I'm going straight to 60. Now I'd like to see 61 or more. Little over 3 mil minted. Fraction of that left now. Definitely a scarce amount of this silly head variety. Absolutely. Mr. Paul Orange says, never mind the 61. We're going straight to 70. Now we're looking for 71 or more for this beautiful coin. Daddy Paul says 80. Now we're looking for 81.
Grade SF Chemrush. As you know, I'm a little conservative on my grading. I give it to a high fine to a very fine. So right about where you're talking about.
Ruby.
Silly head. It's a silly head.
It's a silly head.
See, Even got it written right there. Silly head.
But it says AKA booby head right here. I can read
I
it.
know.
It says booby head. We got Mr. Paul Orange at $90. Now we're looking for 91 or more.
What can you say? Every man is 15 years old.
Oh, I'm 12 forever. I can't. We got Daddy Pa kicking it up to 95. Now we're looking for 96. SF Kim Rush tried to come in at 91, but Daddy Pa said 95. Now we're looking for 96 or more.
Thank you for your consideration, everybody. Aunt Frey, let's go.
Absolutely. We got Daddy Pa at $95. We're looking for 96 or more. Like I said, this is an 1839 silly head, cornet large cent, fine to very fine, raw condition. And as you can see, folks, it does not look. It's beautiful coin. Like I said, I had to look it up whenever he said he had one coming out. And I was like, yep, that's the one I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
But we
And
get
this
Daddy
is a
Pa.
nice.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Well, I was going to say it's a nice chocolate brown coin. You can see great detail on it. It's very visible.
Mr. Joe says it's a senior coin. It beats tiny. Yep. Jedi Master Deb comes in and says, booby. We got Daddy Pa at $95. Let's go ahead and test the waters and say, Mr. Daddy Pa, $95 going once. We've got Mr. Daddy Pa, $95 looking for 96 or more. Going twice, and the SF Kim Rush thought about it and said, yep, $96 it is. Now we're looking for 97 or more. Thank you, SF Kim Rush, Daddy Pa, Mr. Orange. Daddy Pa comes back at 97. Now we're looking for 98. SF Kim Rush comes back at 98. Now we're looking for 99. Who's going to be the first one to show me a $100 bill? Daddy Pa shows me that, Benjamin. Now we're looking for 105 because after 100, we go by $5 increments.
Thank you for your consideration, everybody.
We've got Daddy Pa setting at $100 in the lead. We're looking for 105 or more. I do believe SF Kim Rush is out. We're going to say Daddy Pa and a $100 bill going once. We've got Daddy Pa at $100 looking for 105 or more going twice. We've got Daddy Pa at $100 going for the third and final time. Sold to Daddy Pa at $100. Congratulations, Daddy Pa.
Congratulations,
Thank you, everybody,
Daddy.
for your bids this evening. Really, really appreciate it. And right here, this one garnered some interest earlier today whenever we did the Talking with Tiny show and did a little bit of show and tell. This is a 2021 American Silver Eagle. Now, this is the Type 2 NGC graded MS70. First day of issue, signed by John Mercanti. Black core holder. $80 starting bid for a 2021 American Silver Eagle Type 2 NGC graded MS70 first day of issue, signed by John Mercanti himself, black core holder. And we already have Mr. Joe at 80, Eric Gilliland at 85, Naven 23 tried to come in at 81. Then he says 87. Mr. Joe tried to come in at 82, but we have Naven 23 at 87. Mr. Joe says, no, you don't. You got me at 88. Now we're looking for 89 or more.
Yes, this is the Type 2. Mercante did still work on the engraving is the engraver for the obverse.
Eric Gilliland says 90. Now we're looking for 91.
Hand signed by John Mercante, and they actually got a little portrait of him right there in the label.
Nice. NGC's got the good labels. Joe says 91. Mr. John Shank comes in. Good to see you, buddy. He says $100. Eric
Good to see you,
Gilliland's
John.
out. Thank you, Mr. Gilliland. And don't worry about your lag last week. I seen your comment there earlier before we started. No big deal, sir. None whatsoever. Don't worry about that at all. We got Mr. John Shank at $100. We're looking for 105 or more because after 100, as you know, we go by $5 increments. We got Mr. Joe saying 105. Now we're looking for 110.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Naven 23 is out. Thank you, sir. Silver Gator tried to sneak in there at 99, but Mr. Gator, we are at 105, looking for 110 because Mr. Joe has it right now at 105. Remember, folks, this is the first year of the Type 2. Everybody in coin collecting seems to like the first year and the last year, and this is the very first year.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. John Shank is out. That's leaving Mr. Joe sitting by himself at 105, going once to Mr. Joe at 105. We've got Mr. Joe, 105, looking for 110, going twice. We've got Mr. Joe at $105, still looking for 110 or more, going for the third and final time. And we are sold to Mr. Joe at $105.
Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations, sir. And if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Joe was the one who was asking about it earlier today. So he was interested from the get-go. Oh, we got to take just a quick break, Mr. Kevin. And we got to say, brown sugar, 0069. Good evening, mate.
Good to see you, Brown Sugar.
And lot number 10, we have an 1884 Morgan Silver Dollar Brilliant Uncirculated Raw Condition. $70 starting bid for an 1884 Morgan Silver Dollar Brilliant Uncirculated Raw Condition.
Apparently, I had it
$70.
mismarked. I had it marked wrong on the sheet. It's an 84 New Orleans.
Oh, even better. Jonathan C. Smelko must have seen it and says 75 right off the bat. Now we're looking for 76 because that's the spirit.
Down in Mexico. Good to see you.
Eric Gilliland tried to sneak in there at 75, but Jonathan C. Smelko is already at 75. We got Eric Gilliland saying, never mind that 75, Tiny. I meant 85. So we've got Mr. Eric Gilliland at 85. Silver Gator tried to come in at 76. Bassman tried to come in at 80, but Mr. Eric Gilliland says 85. Bassman says 86. John Shank says 90. Now we're looking for 91 or more, and Eric Gilliland gives it to me and says 95. Now we're looking for 96. Bassman's out. Thank you, sir. We have Mr. Eric Gilliland at $95. Silver Gator tried to sneak back in there at 89. Jonathan C. Smelko shows me the money and says $100. Now we're looking for 105. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Eric Gilliland's out. Thank you, sir.
Going fast and furious. Now that's an auction.
I love it when it gets like that. I don't know if you know this or not, but I was going to be an auctioneer right out of high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started taking the online courses and everything. I'm not going to do the auction call because it sounds funny, but I'm not going to do it. But Donald, do you collect Libertads? Asked and I do believe Donald does. We have Jonathan C. Smelko at $100. We're looking for 105 or more. Let's go ahead and test the waters on this beautiful 1884 Morgan O dollar. It's a Jonathan C. Smelko, $100, going once. We've got Mr. Jonathan C. Smelko at $100 bill, going twice, looking for 105 or more. We've got Mr. Jonathan C. Smelko at $100, going for the third and final time. So, to Mr. Jonathan C. Smelko at $100. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, Jonathan. Thank you, everybody, for your bids.
Here we go, folks. This is another one just like lot number 9. This is lot number 11, but it's a little bit different. Just as beautiful, just as bid worthy. 2021 American Silver Eagle Type 2 NGC graded MS70. First day of issue. Signed by Michael Gaudioso. Black core holder. $80 starting bid right off the bat. We got Mr. Joe at $80. We're looking for 81 or more on this 2021 American Silver Eagle Type 2 NGC graded MS70. First day of issue, signed by Michael Gaudioso, black core holder. We've got Mr. Joe setting at $81. We're looking for 81 or more. Silver Gator says 82. John Shank throws it down and says 100. Now we're looking for 105 or more.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom. Mr. Shank said, watch this. Yeah. We got Mr. Joe coming in there at 105, or coming back at 105. Now we're looking for 110. Donald, New Mexico, my core is black. My soul is black and smoking, said Zoe. Is that burnished?
No, well, no. No.
No.
No, it would be down by his beak.
Yep.
Nope, this is the Bullion strike.
Oh, I like burnished too, Crispy. I'm with you there, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Mr. Joe sitting at 105. We're looking for 110 or more. Let's go ahead and sneak it in there and test it and say Mr. Joe at 105, going once. Yes, it is an MS70. First day of issue, Crispy. Signed by none other than Michael Gaudioso himself with the black core holder.
Michael Gaudioso is the current U.S. Mint designer. He is the engraver who engraved Emily Danstro's design for the Type 2 reverse.
And we've got Mr. Joe at 105, looking for 110, going twice. We've got Mr. Joe at $105, going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Joe at $105.
Congratulations, Joe. And
Thank you, everybody.
Joe's got the entire design. You got both of them. You got the designer set.
Those were the two he was interested in earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, we have lot number 12, folks. This is it. This is the one right here. This is an 1885 seated Liberty dime. Brilliant. We'll say that again. Brilliant. Uncirculated, raw condition. Flashy luster. $200 starting bid for an
And this, I'm going to the microscope.
1885 seated Liberty dime. Brilliant. Uncirculated, raw condition. Flashy luster. And those of you with the fine eye can see around the edges there. little bit of toning sneaking in there.
Yep. This is a Philadelphia mint. Folks have been asking that throughout the day today. This is a Philadelphia mint dime. And that light's a little too much, so let's back it up a little bit. That's good. The regular light's good enough. So yeah,
we got Naven 23 at 200. Now we're looking for 205. Yo fan says out right off the bat. Out.
But yeah, this has got
John
gorgeous
Shank at
luster
205. Now we're looking for 210.
But yeah, this has got really flashy luster. Yeah, dimes are hard to get the cartwheel to go, but I mean, you can see it somewhat in there through the microscope.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at that shield, that ribbon on that shield.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Naven 23 coming back at 210. Now we're looking for 215. Crispy saying, John, you can buy it and gift it to me, okay? So that's like a question and a statement at the same time. I like it.
Yeah, there's that shield up close. It's just gorgeous specimen. I mean, you can see all the fingers holding the staff there.
Bassman's birth year.
1885.
Yeah. Well, Bassman's so old. You know, when he was born, they had dirt. They just hadn't named it yet.
Oh, wow.
That's his birth year. Old. Bassman's just old. We got Naven 23 at $210. We're looking for $215 or more. Let's go ahead and call it. Let's say Mr. Naven 23 at $210. Going once. Dennis D comes in and says 215. Not so fast there, Tiny. We got John Shank trying to come back at 215, but Mr. Dennis D got there first at 215. Now we're looking for 220. Naven 23 coming back at 220. Now we're looking for 225. Gen X Collectible, good to see you, buddy.
Gen X, welcome back.
John Shank comes back at 225. Now we're looking for 230.
Why is the coin not graded? Honestly, I got it from a wholesale dealer. And honestly, the one book that he had it in, it's full of coins that should be in slabs, in my opinion. I've just been cherry picking through them.
Oh, wow. So, if you do happen to get this coin, lucky enough to win the bid, and you do get it graded, let us know. Send some pictures. We'd love to see them. We've got Mr. John Shank at 225. Naven 23 is saying out. Let's go ahead and say Mr. John Shank at $225. Going once. I would too, Gen X. Get it graded in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. We got Mr. John Shank at $225. Looking for 230 or more. Going twice. We've got Mr. John Shank, $225, going for the third and final time. And that is sold to Mr. John Shank for $225.
Congratulations, John.
And once again, he was interested in that coin earlier today and said, just go ahead and slap a label on it and send it to me.
And he was like, put it in my cart. Yep.
Yep. Congratulations, John. That's a very awesome coin.
That's a gorgeous coin. Gorgeous pick. Great pickup, man.
Yep.
Yeah, so congratulations to all of our winners and even our new winners. There have been a lot of new people that have been coming in the last few weeks. So glad to see you all.
Yes, if it were a CC, it'd be probably closer to 500. You're right, Crispy. That's true.
Yep.
Teacher 1388, good to see you.
Yeah. Let me know if you want coins that are of that ilk in the auction. I just picked up an uncirculated 1921 peace dollar. You guys saw it during the Talking with Tiny this morning. If something like that is of your ilk, let me know.
Be more than happy. Mr. Kevin, he's one of the few that whenever he asks any bozo nickels, asks Mr. Orange.
No, don't have any bozo or hobo nickels.
Hobo nickels.
Yeah, I don't have any hobo nickels, but I do have a couple of dealers that I know that have original hobo nickels. I don't know if they're Bert's or I can't remember. Bart or Bert, I think, are the two names of the two main artists of those. But yeah, I haven't seen. I don't really carry the hobo nickels. Crispy saying, John, send it to me and I'll have it graded.
Yeah.
21
piece in that condition. I need to send you an email, says Gen X. It's a very nice coin, John Shank. That was a very, very good pickup, sir.
Yep, that is a gorgeous dime.
Maybe this would be one of the first coins you send in for grading, John. It'd be a great one to start with. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it would definitely be worth. It would definitely be worth the headache, if you want to call it a headache, of going through the first initial setup of your programming and getting everything, set up with the grading company and everything. That'd be a good one to start with, buddy. It'd be a boom right off the bat. That'd be awesome.
Joe's looking for an 1884 San Francisco Morgan. See what I can find for you, but those mid 80s San Franciscos are tough to get in nice condition.
And when you ask for something, Mr. Kevin looks for it, and if it's not in a condition that he thinks he should bring to you, he will not bring it to you.
Nope. We've seen it before. That there are coins that look all right in one light, but they just turn an ugly head in another. So, yeah, I want to make sure we do right by you.
Anyone know how the graded 2021 Morgans are doing price-wise? They're going up.
They're doing well.
Yep.
I know Gray Sheet is still a little conservative on them, but I've been seeing the wholesaler prices are starting to tick up a little bit.
Gee Usury, good to see you. Just arrived. We still got 34 beautiful people in here. Yeah. I just did analysis, and they are rising, said Gen X.
Yep.
That's on the 2021 piece. And Morgan dollars there, Scott S.
Yeah,
Gen X would be the one to know on the.
Oh yeah.
He does the analysis on those. I'm sure glad I got those BUP dollars when they were at $32. Whoa.
Ain't that the truth? The numbers are just going up and up. I mean, have you guys seen 90 lately? 90%?
It's at what, 26 times?
25 to 26 times. I mean, wasn't it 19 like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 19. 21 was outrageous.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody asking 21, it was like, what are you doing asking 21? Well, they had the foresight to see it was going to go to 25, 26.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago, the wholesalers were selling at +5. Now it's at 10. I mean, they've doubled their premium in just the last 2 weeks.
32 times at a few places online, Gen X says.
Yeah, I've heard as high as 34 from AppMex. So yeah, it's getting scary out there.
Aunt Frey said it best. Constitutional period is hot. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Just
people are scared getting it for SHTF. Absolutely. Gotta have that fractional. Got to have that fractional. If something does happen, something goes sideways, fractional will be your best friend because you don't want to be chopping up big ounces or 5 ounces or stuff like that. You got that fractional, you can wheel and deal.
All right. Well, we are at the top of the hour, and I just want to thank you, Tiny. I want to thank Bassman. Thank everybody for coming out tonight.
Absolutely. I love doing it and couldn't find a nicer guy to do it for. Thank you, Mr. Kevin, for letting me
Much
in here.
appreciated.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to listen to me run my mouth really quick for a little bit. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.
Hey, G Usury. Hey, we're here at 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday nights. And we run a quick auction, 12 items in 1 hour. It's none of we don't slow roll. We don't do all of the winding restarts and everything. We just have a nice, straight-laced, fun auction. Have some nice dialogue, some good friends, good times. But I want to say thank you to everybody for coming out tonight. I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much and have a good night.